Hello, my name is Kayla and welcome to Tips and Tricks Tuesday, where I'll be showing you all of the latest tips and tricks in PV Farm. Today, let's talk about pitch in our layout. So I'm going to open up my layout panel. I'm going to zoom in here on some of my trackers. We see here that when I first generated my layout, I put in my pitch as 20. I didn't put in a DC capacity limit, and I've turned my blocking off, since we're only concerned with the placement of our trackers, not so much blocking at this time. So we know that as I decrease my pitch, my GCR or ground coverage ratio is increasing, but how do I figure out what the best pitch is for my layout? I can put in a preset number. For example, I generated with 20 earlier. Let's try it with 18. So I'm going to update. Again, we still don't have a DC capacity limit on here. All right, so that's been regenerated. We can open up the ruler to just quickly confirm. We can confirm that yes, that is 18 feet between the center point of each of our trackers. And if I come down to the bottom here, I see my resulting DC capacity is 344 megawatts. So we've increased quite a bit. But what if we know what that goal is that we're looking for? That's when we would use the find max option. So let's say I know that my goal is 375 megawatts for this project. So I'm going to put in 375 and I'm going to select find max. It's got my DC capacity target here, and then it's got the current pitch in GCR. Now I'm going to update and it's going to find me the maximum allowed that will hit that 375 number for me. Okay, and we see that in order to hit 375 megawatts in this layout, I'm going to need a maximum pitch of 16.74. And again, I can just quickly grab my ruler and confirm 16.74. So maybe that's a way of confirming that 16.74 is going to be a little too tight, so I can then compromise and say, if I'm not hitting my max DC capacity with the spacing of 18 feet, but I could if it was 16.74, I can then find a nice place in the middle where I can take my DC capacity out, and let's try 17.5 and update. Okay, and we see that with that 17.5 pitch, we are reaching a GCR of 0.44, and our DC capacity is 353 megawatts for the site. And so we're able to take these different inputs and figure out the optimal selections for your layout. I hope this helped, and I'll talk to you next week.